Well, howdy YouTube gamers, more slop, check this out. Someone made a thread on Reddit. The title of it is "As much as I enjoy Steel's content," and then it unfortunately got removed. Someone actually sent me link to this thread with actual image of the content that was written there in the first message. I find it kind of annoying that he's always complaining about people's shit net. Like, dude, you live in Poland when most of the people live in America or Western Europe. Of course, you are gonna have shit connections with them. Well, back to the topic of bad net. Back in the days, almost a year ago, when I participated in Twitch Rivals, I actually won 1v1 tourney on the Twitch Rivals, like the 1v1 segment. I fought certain individual, and one of the members of the team that I have fought against got very upset. So let me actually maybe play it. Let's see.
Oh my god, it's so laggy. What the hell? This is crazy.
You hate to see it as a sports fan.
I don't understand how you're supposed to make this fair when, dude, he's so laggy. That's so bad. Jesus. He's all over the screen. There's like, you did your best with what you could do.
Some of those hits on you were fucking like, what are you talking about? The range was just...
Where is Steel from? Do you know? Oh, she hit him.
Steel's from Poland.
Oh, yeah, fucking duh.
It's okay. Oh, and he got rotted! Oh, it's over. Yep. It's not an upset.
He is in fucking Poland. How is this fair?
It should be restricted to NA. That's crazy. Like, dude knows he's so fucking laggy, and I feel like that's so messed up.
So yeah, let's distinguish certain thing in particular. When I play this game, I usually play on PlayStation with closed off regions, which means that I am connecting in vast majority of cases to Europe. And it's worth to mention, when I am connecting to someone in, let's say, UK, then my ping to them would be 50 milliseconds, which is just good. Like, people probably going to have way higher ping while connecting from the west coast to the east coast. So yeah, like when I am connecting to like a Western Europe, like it's written here, that's not a problem at all. The ping is very good. As for people that live in America, I am usually not going to play with them unless situation that the host is from Europe, but they summon someone from NA. So that claim is stupid as shit, but I want to talk more about shitnet. Shitnet is when you have a packet loss. You can actually, for example, go to the packet loss test website, yeah? Set duration of the testing for, let's say, like 120 seconds. This is like connection to the New Jersey, yeah? And over here you can see like jitter of 0.70 as we are streaming. Essentially that means that my net just works somewhat normally. So here is a thing. This is an example of fight on a very low latency. And point being is, I personally really dislike playing on the high latency because it is ultimately make it so that you actually going to enjoy the game less. The higher latency you play on, the more likely you have that particular mechanics are just not going to be efficient anymore. It is because like things like strafing on the reaction for one, yeah, or like jumping over like the attacks and so on and so forth requires you to predict ahead, sometimes to the point it is just like not viable anymore. On the very high latency, you end up just straight up guessing. And like you have to guess ahead so much that you're not only expose yourself for the potential pointless attack, but on top of that, the fights are just simply way less skillful. Really as simple as that. And that's why playing on the high lat is something I really personally dislike, and sometimes on the live stream when I see shitnet, I am going to call the shitnet out. That being said, there is a big difference between shitnet and the latency, because shitnet is when the packet actually like going to be lost in the process, which results in what? How you think? You have situations like this, for example. Here we have a gamer that have actual like constant packet loss. You can see how he's sliding around and so on and so forth. which makes it impossible to play the game like normally. Like, bro literally like does the moves that are normally impossible to do, and that's not even like the worst example of terrible shitnet, yeah? If you're going to look at my videos, I very often in regular like video sessions like going to have like multiple cases of this type of shitnet. Gamer that sent me this picture said that this post basically contains high-key freaking like racism. I don't know like if I would call it like that. I would say that this is just extremely uninformed and stupid take, and as similarly as stupid as this streamer called Eggs that we see here on the screen like back in the days was like yapping about how like I shouldn't be allowed to enter the tournament. Tournament's supposed to be only for the NA players and so on and so forth, because I know I am laggy, insinuating that it gives me advantage. No. Lag is always, but always benefiting worse player. I wouldn't even call it a lag, like latency. Firstly and foremost, latency always benefit the worst player, because the higher latency, the more likely that you are going to end up with, well, just lack of ability to use particular mechanics of the game. Better player is gonna be able to utilize the game mechanics to its fullest. And when you're going to exclude a lot of the mechanics, a good hit by the way, from the equation, and just like everything that you can essentially do is potentially randomly go for the like hit and hope for the best, in the meaning that someone is simply not going to dodge, because at certain level of latency you cannot even roll catch anyone, and it's not even that high like a level of latency. It's just the higher lat overall, the harder it is to roll to punish someone like bad rolls and bad timings. So yeah, this is basically how it works, yeah? Like the higher latency between you and other player, the more likely that you are actually to going to end up losing against someone in some sort of the stupid way. Here, for example, in that fight that we see here on the screen, this host had like very good latency to me, the other guy had shit net, and this is also like worst case scenario, things considered, because like one player can roll catch you, another player can just hit you from kilo when it actually doesn't make sense. So you cannot add up to the fight like whatsoever at all. So yeah, like I make long story short, when it comes to overall topic of the net, yes, I sometimes complain about shitnet, because I don't like playing against shitnet. Me being from Poland doesn't make it so that I am the source of the shitnet though. And this type of claims are fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, the goat. Hell yeah. Oh. Well, unfortunately... Good fight. Insane. Oh. I thought I'm gonna outspace it. I messed up apparently. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. What happened here? Is that like a net inconsistent? Like, how the fuck does... Huh. I'm kind of weirded out. Yeah, it seems like the net is very inconsistent between us. Hi. What's up, gamer? What? So? So that's a kind of latent gaming over here. Oh. Okay. Gamer's too latent. Kurwa! Alright, I want to fucking murder every single of these bitches. I want to murder absolutely like this fucking bitch ass. Laggard. Fuck, like it's doesn't reach them. Well. Doesn't this ever get boring? I am at the point where I don't lose any invasions unless I die to gravity or mini boss like dragon. Well, gamer, maybe you are just that goated. What the fuck? This gamer might be on a tiny bit of loss. Jumpy net more like. Packet lost like crazy actually. No shot, you are actually going up there. Should we tell him? Ah. GG.
Hello, gamer. Memory's broken. System goes unstable.